Hi, I'm Miles.
And I'm Merika.
And this is I Don't Know What I'm Doing.
'Cause we don't! Hey guys, we're doing this again remotely, if you can't tell already.
Yeah, but, we're back together again. I don't even know if Merika knows that I did a solo episode.
What?
Don't even know if she knows that.
I thought I checked the other day.
I put one out on Tuesday because I was like, we just need content. We need something. I'll just poop out a quick mini-sode. It was very odd doing it by myself, but I just wrote down, I just did I love how I'm summarizing to you what I did. I was like, let me just do a success, answer 3 questions, a fail, and we're out.
Mm-hmm. Because I was wondering, we haven't produced an episode.
Yeah. I mean, it's been complicated with shelter in place and illnesses and it's a weird time.
Holidays stuff.
The election.
You have a boyfriend now where you don't have energy to do our podcast during the weekend anymore.
I know Merika used to own, when I was truly single and had no friends, Merika just would own my weekends because she was like, oh yeah, I'm coming over at Sunday at 11. Update, actually noon, actually 2, actually 4.
It's okay. That happened maybe one time.
I know. I was like, well, I have nothing. I have no friends. I have no one in the world. So take your time.
It was typically Saturday nights.
Yeah, that was the season 2, we were doing more Saturday nights. Yeah, well, we always start our episodes with obviously some amazing banter.
Right.
And then we go into our fails of the fortnight.
Yes, fails of the fortnight, even though mine's recent.
Well, I also had to come up with new fails because I just recorded last episode a few days ago. So I was like, okay, how have I failed since then?
Yeah.
But it's fine. I fail all the time, okay? Don't worry about it.
Do you want to go first then?
Yeah, well, my fail is that I'm so dry. I'm aggressively dry right now. Eczema. I have eczema every year. It usually starts in December, goes through May. Last year, that's the schedule.
Okay.
Last year I barely had it. The last few winters weren't that bad, but this winter it's just it's still not as bad as when I lived in Minnesota. That's when it was because it's usually just you guys, eczema is a red, almost scaliness to your skin. Yeah. And it's itchy. Mm-hmm. So when I was in Minnesota, that's when it was at its worst. Where it was because usually it starts on my hands, and I think right now it's only on my hands and wrists. But then Minnesota, it was oh, we're gonna be on your legs, we're gonna be on your back, because it's just so aggressively cold here.
So you're not doing anything for your eczema? Is that why it's a fail?
I'm using Lubriderm Advanced Skin Repair, but that's more just a daily lotion. What I need to do, which I think I'm going to do tonight, is put on the bag balm type of really thick thing that farmers almost use, and then put gloves on and sleep. Because then, it's annoying because you have to sleep with gloves on, but you will wake up with the softest baby hands.
I don't
every
really
time.
Have that problem.
Yeah.
Are you exfoliating?
Is that something I get tested for? Because I haven't been to the doctors recently, but I've been pretty safe. So I think I'm. Yeah.
Yes. It's something you get tested for. I was going to explain exfoliating to you.
Is that does a loofah exfoliate me?
No. Okay, if you're talking about the plastic loofahs that are made of garbage kind of, that fill in our landfills, no, that doesn't do shit. Okay. That just wipes off dirt and puts soap on your body kind of thing.
Okay, great.
If you have the natural loofahs that are made from a plant, then or a washcloth or something, because you want to get rid of this dead skin that's happening. But when I think of dry skin, I'm thinking you need to exfoliate and you need to put lotion. Because this girl has been exfoliating and putting on lotion since like the 4th grade. Because my mom kept talking about it, and then if I take a shower, there is absolutely no way I am not putting on lotion or some type of oil on my body. Like
during or
that's
after?
not happening. After.
Okay, because they have those like shower lotions now, which is hard to find.
Yeah, that's stupid.
No, I think it's good. It got good. Whatever Andy has got like good consumer reviews from Consumer Report.
Okay, this is a thing that I hate about beauty products, trying to combine 2 things in one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, is it supposed to clean you, or is it supposed to moisturize?
No. This one is just moisturize. It's not to clean
in
you.
The shower.
You put it on. Yeah, it was invented like last year. It's by one of the basic brands, but you put it on like after you're done with everything, but you're still wet.
Okay. Does Andy think like the eczema is sexy?
Sexema?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think he's really like noticed it. It's not super like loud right now. I mean, I guess it is a little bit. I don't think he's really noticing it. I don't know. I don't think anyone's going to think it's sexy to have like red scales.
No. I literally told somebody that I would love, I wouldn't love, but I really wanted to exfoliate their body and put lotion because I saw like dry patches, and I'm like, I really want to exfoliate that, like so bad.
I can transform you.
Not transform, but just like your skin could be like softer. Not that I didn't like think it needed to, but I just like, I want that little dry patch to go away for you, even though I'm sure you don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, so my fail.
Uh-huh.
I could talk about dry skin forever. Apparently.
Oh right, that could be the whole episode. I don't know how to have soft skin. Get ready, guys.
My fail is basically going really ham on Black Friday.
Oh, wait, how's that a fail?
Because Merika's bank account and credit card is not very happy. So, yeah, I have to play catch up with this paycheck that's coming up, and still get us a new microphone. So, gotta be frugal with my food.
Did you buy for yourself or for others?
Oh, for me.
Oh, okay. Great.
For me. I don't even remember the things that I bought. That's how bad it is. Okay. Like, I remember the major things I bought. Like, I bought some, like, lingerie, them wanting to get, and, like, this overnight weekend bag that every single weekend bag that I've had is, like, now, like, the zipper is broken. So I bought a nice one that's made out of plastic bottles. So,
that's cool.
Yes, very excited. It will take 4 to 5 weeks to even ship.
Everything is so slow right now.
So they have to make the bag for me and then send it. So yeah. And then I bought some jewelry. I bought some jeans. I bought some slippers.
You bought jeans online?
Yeah, I bought all of my jeans online. Yeah,
I can't do that.
I know what style I like. I know what size. Every single black jean you see me wear is 99% online.
I mean, I guess because they have like a lot of stretch in them.
Yeah.
So how can you really go wrong?
And then also I bought, like, I'm really into trying to bring down my like carbon footprint and stuff. And I have a lot of like.
Wait, do you have a carbon footprint or carbon hoof print?
Hoof.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Merika has, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Merika's feet. She has hooves.
What is that called? I'm a centaur?
She's, I think you're a satyr. You're half goat.
Ew, no.
Fine, you can be a centaur, fine. J.K. Rowling never answered my tweet, by the way. I'm still waiting.
Why would she answer it? It's
I'm
JK.
Still waiting, JK, about you. She needs to let me know if Ferenz, who was, the centaur that lived on the edge of the campus, and then for that one semester or year, he became the divination teacher as like a substitute. Mm-hmm. And all the like girls were like horny for him.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to tweet JK and I was like, okay, is his horse stick out? Because in the movie, it's just a shadow. But I'm like, are they horny for him and his like horse stick? Is he naked?
I don't think she's going to answer that. What?
Does he have a cloak? Like, it was just never explained. But like, if she's going to write it in the thing that girls think he's hot, she has to explain it if he's wearing clothes or not. Because that is just leaving like so much to interpretation.
No, it doesn't. Have you been horseback riding?
No. Wait, when I was 3. Oh, wait, when I was 3 and when I was in Ecuador. When I was like 20.
Okay. Years. All right. Their dick isn't always out. It's like hidden.
It's shy.
I
just needed her to be like, he put an invisibility spell on it.
No. I want her to say like, it's like a horse penis. Like it hides. It goes inside its body. You happy? But yeah, like I don't really remember what I bought. Kind of like I got packages today and I'm like, what is this?
Oh my, that's like Christmas. You should have waited till Christmas to open those.
No. Some of these things I've been waiting to get and they're finally on sale, so I bought them. So yeah. Like, and I still want to like look for more stuff. Like I want to buy like a bunch of chocolate advent calendars because I want chocolate, you know?
I've never done an advent calendar, and then Andy gave me a SpongeBob one.
Fun!
And I like didn't even know how it worked. I was like, why are these not in order?
Me and Joanna are both like that too. Like, why are these not in order? I don't remember it being like that when I was a kid. Cause I did one chocolate one, and I don't remember it being that way. So I got one from Trader Joe's, and they're cocktail themed, and I already ate 2 chocolates today, so I'm ahead. So.
But it's December 3rd right now that we're recording, so you have 3 days worth of chocolate to eat.
No, I already ate. I've eaten one every day.
So you ate the 4th today?
I ate the 4th today.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, because it's tied in with my success a little bit. So
okay, so we might have to come back to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think we should move on to our topic because I think our topic is going to have a lot to talk about today. So our topic today is I don't know how to be straight. We did I don't know how to be gay a long time ago.
We did.
And now we're finally coming back around to, the sexuality of the majority of the planet, honestly.
Okay.
It is. It's why we have, 7+ billion people. Straight people we can thank for that. Okay, well, so Merika, I used to be straight. I used to identify as straight, let's say.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, what I really felt at that time, like before I came out, I felt more asexual. Felt very I was not allowing myself to be attracted to men, but I was also not attracted to women.
Yeah.
So it was because I feel like some people are like, oh, I always knew I was gay. And I'm like, I was very like, deny, push it down. Like, it's just like, there's no like recognized attraction. It's all like suppressed attraction. Mm-hmm. But Merika, do you identify as straight or what's going on there?
Okay, just a side note of like you being like thinking you're asexual. I totally thought that for you. Really thought that for the longest time until you probably came out. So I'm like, this isn't, Miles is not into, anything. But yeah, for most of my life, I've identified as straight. And there was a period of time where I thought like I would be into women when I was a kid. My mom even said like, I think you're mostly straight. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what does that mean in my mind? I'm like, okay, cool.
When did she say that?
When?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was like around like 11 or 12.
Oh, okay.
I think because I was really into like pants at that time and not being girly. I was wanting to be a tomboy or like dress as a Gap kid that was like not feminine really. Or maybe, I don't know. I was really into Sailor Moon that back then too. Like, I don't know why she said that, but she like did say that. I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I don't, but like when I was like in my early 20s, like trying to date whatever losers and assholes and stuff, I was just like, I know I'll find a woman. I know there's a woman out there that would like, I would be very happy with. Yeah. I mean, me and Jamie like talked about it for years. Like I knew there was one woman out there. I thought it was like Lindsay Lohan and like Samantha Ronson.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Really like.
I forgot.
Yeah, I really thought that could happen to me, where like you would have like a best friend that's a girl, and then just like they're like your favorite person in the entire world, and then before you know it, you're just like making out one drunk night, you know, after partying and stuff. So yeah, like totally thought that. Gosh, those were the days when like Lindsay passed out front seat of a Range Rover and like Samantha trying to wake her up in front of paparazzi.
Yeah, I'm sure that was great for Lindsay.
It was a great time for people who love celebrity gossip.
Lindsay, I'm sure it was a great time for her to be passed out, photographed, like probably with her underwear showing.
She's not. She's wearing a hoodie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you were looking for Samantha Ronson, or hoping that she would just like be delivered. Yeah, I was looking for my
Samantha Ronson.
Yeah.
I really thought that could happen to me.
Yeah, well, I guess looking is generous because that implies effort, but hoping that it would happen.
It's not really, but I was just like open. I was very open to that possibility of it happening to me, and it briefly for 1 month it did. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So
straight, we would say. Okay.
Mostly straight. I mean, like... Mostly
straight is a good label. It's like there's some mystery, you know?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of mystery.
Because, like, even when I was with a woman, like, and, like, fooling around, like, after we stopped seeing each other and, like, just doing hookups or whatever, like, sometimes I'm like, could I do this forever? Like, with just a vagina? Like, no... I'm sorry. A strap-on is not the same as a real penis. It's just not.
It's not as squishy.
It's not as warm. And don't, and then don't say, but you have to use warm lube. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Can you
hard plastic with warm lube does not equal a real hard penis. Sorry. No. Unless I'm wasted. Oh yeah, probably can tell the difference. But just a dildo and warm lube, plastic with flesh. How can that be the same? It's not.
Did people ever microwave it a little bit? Like for like 10 seconds?
I don't think that's sanitary.
No,
maybe I don't know because
wrap it in a paper towel.
Microwaves are gross.
Oh, so not because the dildo is gross, because the microwave is gross. Okay. Yeah,
the microwave is gross. No, I would not want that. I'm going to get cancer up there. No.
Oh my God.
It probably breaks down the plastic too. Don't forget, like it's not.
Oh, I only use
it might be dishwasher safe, but like, you know, you're not really supposed to microwave all plastics in the microwave. It like breaks it down and then, you know, releases chemicals and stuff.
Well, I'm using a diamond dildo, so.
Whoa.
So it's just a shaved soft cold diamond. It's the most sanitary you can have. It's honestly worth it. I know it's a little bit more money, but it's honestly worth it.
Okay.
So hot tip, you guys, diamonds. If you have
rubies, diamonds.
Diamonds. If you have no, ruby's not as good, but if you have like $1 million or like maybe 2 in the bank, I would definitely invest. Yeah.
It's a lifetime investment into yourself.
You'll never go back.
Never.
Okay. What does straight look like?
I don't think it has a look. It has a feeling.
Okay.
I think it's like, I could just tell like when someone's like not into something that's like the same sex. Like, for example, like, hey, like if I'm talking to a guy, like, don't you think this guy is cute? And they're like, oh, like, what? They just like get really super defensive. It's like, okay, calm your tits, all right? Like,
yeah,
not trying to take your manhood away from you.
Why is it so easy to ruin? Why is manhood like so fragile that you can
so
just like,
oh God.
It's like so brittle. It's so weird.
It's so weird. It's because like man has like always like conquered all and always has like the rights since the dawn of time, and you know, the strength, quote unquote, the physical strength. Because like caveman era, you know,
I miss that era.
I
miss that.
About to. Seriously, dude, being a nomad was so great.
Do you know that hunter gatherers? Do you know how much they work every day?
Every day?
Yeah, a hunter gatherer, because we still have hunter gatherers on Earth. There's still people that do it. Like, there's still, you know, communities.
They work every day. What are you talking about?
They work 2 hours a day.
What do they do the rest of the time?
Chill.
Chill doing what?
Just chilling.
Where?
Like at the camp.
Because life at Zero, okay, like which is the like Nat Geo show about being by the Arctic Circle. Okay,
I'm talking about like a Kenyan hunter-gatherer tribe that's like just like not an Arctic Circle one, like good weather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
They just that's what my brother was telling me. He was like, yeah, there's like this one of the tribes in Kenya that's still hunter-gatherers, and they were like, oh yeah, we saw what happens. Like we saw farmers and stuff, and we're like, we're good. We're gonna work 2 hours a day. We're cool.
Don't forget though, they're probably doing that because it gets extremely hot and you're losing a gallon of water per hour. So, and also your significant other, her whole day is to go down the river to gather water for the day. So, like going back and forth, one trip. So,
her entire 2 hour day.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. So you're not going to go exude yourself out.
That sounds amazing. Let's just chill. Like,
what I don't know. I'm sorry. They're not just chilling and like watching the sun go by. Like, are they like, they don't, I'm assuming they don't have internet. Are they reading books? Like, what is happening here? Like,
are they reading and telling stories and like, and probably music and art.
Okay.
I think we need to have an episode that's like, I don't know how to hunter-gather, and we need to have a hunter-gatherer on, and we're like, what's up with that lifestyle?
Okay. Because I'm telling you...
Where did we go wrong?
What do you mean, where we go wrong? Like,
why am I working 8 hours a day? Why am I taking a phone? Why am I on a work call from 7 to 8 p.m.? When like, and they're like, yeah, I don't know why. I'm just like chilling and weaving. Sucks to be you.
Because you want to have amenities of like indoor plumbing. Okay.
I like being outside.
Okay. Do you like access to water all the time where you don't have to do any work or boil it to get rid of parasites?
I live by a very clean stream. So.
Okay. You will have to boil the water. There's
I'm gay, so I'm a goddess to these people. Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm my own special gender.
You're not. They're gonna like, we also have gay people here.
They're like, yeah, we know what a gay person is. Get back to work.
Doesn't mean anything.
I'm a gay death to them. No, I know. Okay. I mean, straightness in 2020, is it under attack?
No. It's like saying like whiteness is under attack. That's not a thing. Okay? It's not a thing.
Well, okay, I don't think that it is under attack in any sort of like way that actual minorities' rights are threatened. I do think that if I were a straight white man has become such a quick thing to say, and I feel like they've become like scapegoats for everything. Like if like you're on Twitter, it's just like shitting on the straight white man 24 hours a day, and it's like, my dad is one of those, like, and my like brothers and stuff. Like, it's like it's really simple to be like, oh, straight white man or like destroyed everything.
Well,
and not to say that they kind of haven't, but I don't think no one's going to learn how to be better by constantly being shit on.
Yeah, that's true. Like, and just poking blame.
Like, everybody just needs education. Like, the best.
Right.
I think I talked about this on like what was our thing about our social justice episode?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that was, like our first episode of the season.
Yeah.
It's like the best book and training I ever had on race was like The Least Judgmental.
Mm.
And it was like, if, it was a woman, it was Dr. Beverly Tatum talking about her college classes she taught and the ignorant things that like the straight white men in her class would say. And she's like, yeah, so then I would just kind of put it in perspective and like show the whole class like this attitude and kind of educate what the real reality is instead of the reality that was programmed into this 18-year-old since birth.
Right.
And we just have to reprogram.
Right. Yeah.
Instead of like,
but unfortunately, some people don't want to be reprogrammed.
Yeah.
but some people don't want to be reprogrammed, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because you have to realize that programming even exists, which I think most people aren't there.
Yeah. No, they're not. Which is, ugh.
I loved the Straight Pride Parade website. I was obsessed with it.
Why?
Last summer in Boston, or two summers ago in Boston, there was the Straight Pride Parade. And the website was amazing because it felt like a parody website, but it was real. Like they had like the straight flag, which the straight flag was so cute and honestly like really girly. It was like the male and female symbols interlocking in gold on like a pink and blue flag. Which I thought was interesting. It's like, okay, we're creating iconography for straightness, which is pink and blue. It's like the baby boy and girl colors, the binary. And then we're taking these male and female symbols. And then, they were kind of trying to create a straight culture from scratch, which, okay, what is straight? So they were making it all about like men and women and having babies.
I'm trying to find it.
It's by like Shiny Happy People, I think was like the organization that created the parade. But there's all these memes they created that was like, I was brave enough to come out as straight. It was a weird combination of, on the one hand, trying to be like, we're straight people and we need our gay allies to support us because now we're being oppressed. Like, let's all come together. And then the other, but also on the same website was kind of like, gay people are oppressing us and they're the enemy. So it was kind of a confusing message.
It is really confusing. But I can't, did they take down the website?
Maybe they took it down. I was living for it. It was so fascinating to me. And I would love to talk to my straight coworkers, which they like all are in the corporate world. I was like, oh my God, are you going to the Straight Pride Parade? Like, do you have your outfit? And they're like so embarrassed by the whole thing. They're like, oh my God, how is that real?
It is embarrassing though. I'm glad they're embarrassed.
Yeah, that's like the only thing you can be, Right.
Yeah. But I mean, they're probably embarrassed because they're not being a good enough ally either. They like noticed that. They're like, oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone is like, I don't think allyship like really exists that much in a day to day, which I don't think is, I don't really blame anyone for. I think everyone's just looking out for themselves. And like, unless you ask for help, no one's going to help you.
Right.
So like, yeah, I don't know.
I agree with that too. It's like hard, like how can I especially during a pandemic too. Like I like donate money, to like organizations, LGBTQ plus. And
I'm like, how far down that acronym are you willing to go?
Yeah. And like POC, POC groups like doing stuff or whatever crap, but it's hard. Like, I'm like, I don't know where that money is going.
Oh my God,
is this even legit? Is this even real? Like, is like, what is happening? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Is this going to buy a notepad for you? Like, I get, like, I don't know.
Is this making an impact? Is this making a difference? I don't know.
Is it? It's I don't know. I have no idea. When was like, did you have like a little moment to yourself that you remember that like, you're like, I'm definitely not straight, but I don't know what I am, but I'm definitely not straight?
No. I think I was just like, before I was gay, I was just like kind of like committed to being like straight / asexual. Like I was never like, because I think in the moment I came out to myself as gay was the same moment that I was like, okay, I'm not straight. But there was never like there was never a purgatory of like in between. Like there was never like a weird gray that I lived in. It was black and white.
Okay. But you just said that you thought you were asexual.
Well, I felt like I was straight in the sense that like I should date girls and eventually one day I will marry a woman and have kids.
Oh, okay.
Not in the way that I'm
Jackie.
like me so horny. Yeah. So
horny. Did you think you were going to marry Jackie?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't think I was going to marry any of the like high school girls.
Okay.
My harem. I wrote down like straight world plus gay world, like the idea of straight world and gay world, which I think has evolved for me over time because I think for a long time I thought of things, and I honestly, I don't know how I think of it now. I think a lot of times I thought of things as like there's a bar and then there's a gay bar.
Right.
But what I realize a lot of gay people look at it is that there's gay bars and straight bars. Does that make sense? I was just looking at it as there's bars. I'm not calling Alice's a straight bar.
Oh, okay.
I'm just calling it a bar.
No.
It's just a bar to me that anyone can go to. Usually,
same.
Often I'm the only gay person that I can detect there. Sometimes not.
Right.
But I think in my world, I've always wanted all the worlds to exist together. I've always been friends with both. Mm-hmm. But now dating Andy, especially, he has 2 female friends who the one hates the other.
Right.
Because she's threatened. She's like, no, I'm the female friend. Get this other girl out of here. And then otherwise he's friends with exclusively gay men, no straight men. And then when I hang out with him and his friends, it's exclusively gay men. Which is always weird to me as somebody who has lots of female friends that there's no women there. Right. It's just, I don't know. It's not, I don't think it's bad in any way. It's just different for me.
Yeah. I mean, like, I just look at gay bars and bars, like the same thing as you. Yeah. And I shouldn't really be annoyed, but I'm kind of annoyed that, like, gay guys, or not gay guys, but, like, just gay people in general, they just, like, don't want to go to regular bars sometimes. Yes. And I'm like, why?
Merika, I have to hold back my judgment of all of Andy's friends like so hard because I don't want to be this. I want to be like everybody's allowed to think their own thing, which is I think. I just sometimes have to try to understand like the amount of conversations I've had where people are like, "Oh, I've never been." Where gay guys are like, "Oh, I don't go." Like I was talking about Greek Town, and they're like, "Oh, I don't go that far west." We have Greek Town. Let me remind you, is on Halstead Street, so it's actually you do go that far west. You just don't go that far south.
Okay.
Or Wicker Park. I've never been there. And for me, this idea of being gay and living only doing stuff in Boys Town and Uptown in Chicago, like on the Red Line, I'm just like, you're missing out on so much of Chicago, which would be, I'm like, okay, Miles, they're not you. I love Chicago because I love to explore. I mean, my dream is to like go to every neighborhood and I just love like everything the city has to offer. I'm like, that's not what they're here for. They're here because we have a huge gay neighborhood / like kind of like 2 gay neighborhoods. And that's why they're here. It's a totally different reason.
Right. But like, don't they get I mean, I get sick of Alice's, for example, when like before pre-pandemic. Like, I'm sick of like the same bars I keep going to all the time. So aren't you sick of Sidetrack and Scarlet also? Like, I don't get it.
Right. I think maybe there's enough variety because there's I don't know how many gay bars Chicago has, at least 30, I would say. So maybe there's enough variety within. Because like his friends also like to go to Jackhammer and Rogers Park.
Okay.
Again, also on the Red Line. I feel like I have to like preface this for people that don't live in Chicago. Also on the Red Line, which is the line that runs along the lake. But I just wish that there were more mixing. Like that's what I really want. I mean, I understand being gay, and if you go to a gay bar, you're pretty much guaranteed that everyone there is gay, and you don't have to do the guesswork. Which the guesswork is annoying.
Is it?
Oh yeah, especially when I was single and like when I was single and mostly friends with straight people. Then and I'm just going to like not gay bars and having to be like, I wonder if I can pick up somebody in this room. Let me figure out if they're gay. That's like a lot of work.
Can't you tell though right away? Typically,
sometimes, but sometimes they're nerdy. Sometimes they're a nerdy straight person, and that's confusing.
Okay, what are like the tell signs, like obvious signs that someone is straight?
Wait,
like man or woman?
Okay, because I usually am trying to figure out if somebody's gay, but I can flip it and say if they're straight. I look at the bottom of the pants first.
Right.
How are the pants interacting with the shoe? Because a gay guy, it's probably tighter on the ankle or it's rolled. It just like fits better. But straight guys dress like that too. I'm not saying they don't. Like straight people also wear fitted jeans. Right. So that is one. Like how the pants fit. Does it fit their butt and does it fit the ankle? Mm-hmm. From there, I guess I'm describing how I figure out gay guys. There, it's like generally how fitted is the clothing, is how coiffed is the hair. Mm-hmm. And then from there, it's like body movement and voice. Voice is super important.
Yeah, it is really important.
But I've been fooled a lot of times. My gaydar is not perfect. My gaydar is probably like 60% or something.
Oh, what? Not perfect. Is Andy's better than yours?
His gaydar? It's probably worse because he's only trying to buy gay people. He doesn't have to like parse like I do on the blue line.
Oh, that's true.
But I don't know. Yeah.
Have you asked like his friends like why they only want to go to gay bars?
I've only talked about. I haven't asked them because I just don't want to be like that outsider that's like judging them with my own like worldview. Because I just like I don't care. They're like what they want. But I think I only talked about it once, like with my old gay volleyball team. Like we went out to dinner one time and we were talking about, because I was again the only one that lived in the blue line.
Yeah.
And we were talking about like going out in Logan Square and stuff like that. And like some of I think the majority opinion was like one guy was like, I like going out at gay bars because I know everyone there is gay and there's no guessing or confusion. Mm-hmm. And then another guy, but another guy who went to like the Art Institute of Chicago. So he was already more like an art school gay type, which feels more blue liney. He was like, oh, I like going out in Logan. Like I go with like my female friend and we like go dancing and stuff. Mm. I even had somebody tell me once at a party, he was like, oh, you're like the other kind of gay. Like I'm the kind that's like exclusively friends with gay men and you're the gay guy that's like friends with women.
Interesting.
And I'm like, okay, but I like my kind. Yeah. It's just weird. It's like these other like little, I mean, at its worst, it can feel like segregated, like self-segregation to me. Mm-hmm. I don't know. No. I don't think anything's right or wrong, but it's just weird.
When we're like talking about like, you're talking about like, oh, like one gay guy told you like, oh, like I go to Logan to like dance with my girlfriends. I'm like, I used to do that.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I miss going out, Miles.
Oh my God, me too. I'm getting like really like the sun is going down basically at like 4 combined with like shelter in place and no bars. I'm like, it's finally starting to like crush my soul.
But anyways, do you think like you could ever meet a woman that would make you straight for that woman? I think I probably asked you this before. Or question your sexuality. Am I?
I don't think I would ever question it. I'm just so into my attraction to men is so much about their bodies that a woman's body is so different. Like, I mean, like it could be like a woman that's like more athletically built, but I still feel like I would just like roll my eyes at the boobies.
Roll your eyes at the boobies? You wouldn't like just be indifferent? You would really like just
no,
because
I like love a man's chest. So I think a woman's chest, I would just be like, why is this here?
But what if she's flat chested?
But I want the man chest. So
I get it. I want like the man arms and the man dick. Okay, that's what I would like to have. A woman
can kind of have man arms though. She can have a bicep and a tricep.
The only time she could have man arms for me is she's a trans man.
Oh, right.
Or he's trans man.
Okay, so then just a man that was once a woman.
Yes.
Right.
Yep, basically. Yeah. For sure.
But I think I lived kind of in naivete for a long time when I was just like had boyfriends or whatever. I was like, cause maybe I didn't. I don't know. I didn't really give a lot of thought to like gay bars and straight bars or gay world and straight world until I was like working at advertising, and which was just like a combination of like, it was a way straighter workplace than I thought it was going to be. Cause when I worked at like a school, there were a lot of gay employees. And when I worked at even the YMCA, we had like this gay resource group, but advertising felt like really straight. And I was the only one that would ever write gay people into my scripts. No straight coworkers ever do that. I've never seen it. And
would you be offended if they did? Because it's not really part of like, they don't know the culture of gay people. So
they don't.
So would you be offended if they did try?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's funny because we had this like deck, or a deck is like a PowerPoint presentation kind of thing, like for some assignment or some brand or something. And there was this one slide, this was like 2 weeks ago. There was this one slide that had like two guys sitting next to each other with their feet in a pool, but they're wearing like full clothes. And I was just like, okay, a straight person put this image together, and a straight person put this image in the deck to be like, ooh, let's throw some like diversity into this deck. One guy's white and one guy's black. Because I'm looking at this image as a gay man and I'm like, they are not gay. They're not. Maybe the black guy is because he's in good shape and his clothes are fitted and he's like, but the white guy has a shitty polo that's like a boring blue gray and it's buttoned all the way to the top. And he's way less attractive than the black guy. So I'm like, they would never be a couple.
Button all the way to the top?
And I'm like, a gay guy would never button his polo up to the top ever. And he just would.
Wait, I'm sorry. Do straight people do that?
No. I mean, there was like that trend, like when I was in art school, people would button their like button down shirts all the way to the top. That was a thing. I don't know that I really saw with polos. But a gay guy, if a straight guy's not doing that, a gay guy is definitely not doing that. And I'm like, it was just so weird to me where I'm like, straight people are creating gay imagery so other straight people can be like, good job on the diversity, bro. Ew. But it's not created in any way to speak to me, an actual gay person.
Ew.
You know, it's gross. So advertising is where I've kind of felt like, it's made me feel like more of a minority or like a sexual minority. I'm like, I am different. I'm not like, straight people and gay people, like we're all the same. I'm like, no, there's definitely like all my straight coworkers are like having a way easier time dating and they're all coupling up and they're getting engaged and writing straight people in their scripts exclusively. And then there's like me who's like struggling to date. And my boss is telling me that the client will never put lesbians in a script.
No, that's sad, Miles.
So, I mean, it's better now, but like I think it was like a low point for me where I was like, every single one of my friends at work is straight and they've all met people on dating apps and they're all moving in together. And I'm like, meanwhile, just like getting dumped and writing these, like I wrote this like gay brunch script
Nice.
And then like my straight like partner at work, like he has to like board it out, like do that. He has to put like some lifestyle imagery of what the script would look like. And he just like puts like this very straight looking brunch. And I'm like, but this script is like gay as like, I'm always trying to move the conversation forward because when straight people try to do gay stuff, it's just about like gay marriage.
Oh, okay.
You know, still it's just like, ooh, look at these two gay dads and their like black daughter they adopted. But I'm trying to be like, I want to show what gay world is. So I want to do like, let's do a gay brunch script because that is a thing.
It is a thing. Wait, do you go to brunch now?
I've been to brunch. Like I don't love brunch because I think it's overpriced, but I've been to like a few, like maybe 3 or 4 times with Andy and his friends. Like, we went to drag brunch.
What?
Yeah, we went to drag brunch at Hamburger Mary's and we saw a bio queen there, which I think was I don't think it was my first bio queen. It's a woman that is a drag queen. She's not a drag king. She's a drag queen, but she's a woman, not a man.
Oh, wait, what? Why wasn't I invited to this?
Merika, you're in Hanover Park.
Well, I could drive there. I don't care.
Okay, well, I'll invite you next time that it's warm enough. Mostly it was on Southport that we would go.
This was outside.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. But still, yeah, invite me.
Okay.
To stuff, please.
I will. Okay. It'd be good for these like gay people to see to talk to like a non-gay man. So.
Yeah, I would.
Then you can sit down and be like, I'm your like queen or something now.
So what do you struggle with when it comes to like being straight, I guess? Or like, what do you like think is like annoying about being straight or not annoying? Or you're envious? Oh, we'll have a questions.
Am I envious of anything? I mean, I think straight people just have a lot more dating options. Their dating pool is way bigger. So when straight people complain about dating, I'm like, okay. Like, I just like don't have a lot of empathy, I think. Because just the numbers are like 10 times as much, basically.
Do you think people are lying though? Like, do you think it's a lot? I feel like people lie about how straight they are sometimes.
Oh, I think guys, for sure. I don't think it's like everyone's lying. I don't think that. I
think like 90% of people are lying about how straight they are.
No, like I'm not like secretly bisexual. Like I think a lot of people just are what they are.
Of how straight they are, not how.
No, I know, but I'm just like, not all straight guys have to secretly be like bisexual.
I know, but everyone's on a spectrum. I firmly believe in the Kinsey spectrum.
The Kinsey scale.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Really believe that.
Can you define that for me?
Let me look it up.
Oh my God. I mean, I guess the closest I get is there's definitely moments where like, especially with some actresses, I'm just like, oh, this woman is so pretty in a way that a man never can be. Like when it's like beautiful, like tousled hair and like earrings, and women just like the way that they can dress themselves up can just be like really dazzling and pretty. Then I'm like, oh, this woman is like insane right now. So I can think that, but I'm still not interested in their boobs.
Oh, I love boobs. I love my boobs. I'm very worried when they like start sagging and stuff. Like I love them. I'm worried about getting breast cancer. Like I am worried because if I have breast cancer, I'm going to cut off my boobs and get implants probably. Yeah. So I don't,
yeah.
But yeah, I love boobs. I love mine. I mean, when I touch other women's boobs, I kind of don't really feel anything. I kind of feel awkward and weird about it. Unless they have implants, and I'm like, yeah, I want to see how they feel. And like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a very like practical thing to do, or, you know.
Yeah, it's not about attraction. It's like, how is this machinery?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's just, I mean, there's only one time I was into female boobs. My first not first lesbian, but first girl interaction at Hydrate. We were like making out, and then I was like, had her titty in my mouth. Pretty much, yeah.
The nipple?
I think I don't know. I did definitely feel her up a lot.
Okay.
So, and then I felt weird when we all went home, and I really wanted to hug a man that was very masculine. So, okay, I guess I'm not. I thought I could do this, but I can't. So, yeah. Anyways.
Well, it's also kind of, I think, weird when you move really fast with someone that you don't really know. It's always kind of like, for me, it's like, oh, what just happened? Like, I feel like a little defenseless and weird.
That was like my first interaction with cocaine. Remember? Like,
all one night. Okay.
All in one night. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Well, I would flip your question and ask, like, what do you wish that the straight world could borrow from gay world, and what do you wish that gay world could borrow from straight world? Or I'll say what I wish gay world could borrow from straight world, and you say what you wish straight world could borrow.
I wish the straight world could borrow just like being like open-minded and not being so like have like blinders on, kind of like they're just like kind of what you were saying earlier, how people are just conditioned and programmed into thinking a certain way. And I feel like when it comes to like the LGBTQ, like, you know, that whole group, they're not like that, you know, obviously, because they were probably born into an environment where they like, you're straight, you know, it's very black and white, but for them, like deep inside, it wasn't like that for them, you know, and they thought outside of the box, they had to, and be creative and stuff. Like straight people are not like that. They like just stick to one thing, like, no, boring as fuck. Like, and they just don't think about other people's situations. They're more selfish, I feel like. And it's like, okay, how about you put yourself in other person's shoes, you know, for once in your life, okay? Practice empathy, maybe, okay? So yeah, oh gosh, I'm getting very passionate and heated about it.
Well, no, I think that's like, so I think what you say, that rings so true with me, because I think that when you're gay, you do have to go against the grain because the grain is straight. So then, and you, like as a gay guy, I kind of think I look at all the gender norms from the outside because I don't have to subscribe to them. I don't have to be the one that pays on the first date, or none of those rules apply.
Yeah.
So, and I think, yeah, with straight people, it's like in a lot of situations, they've never had to question the programming, or like every gay person has had to question the programming because the program is straight. Yeah.
And it's not even like questioning the programming sometimes. It's just like, what you could be like, okay, like this is how you grew up, that's fine, but like how about you pretend like that's not how you grew up, you know, like and how that was hard for somebody, like and or like that's not how they were born to be like straight, you know, they were born to be a man when they were like biologically a woman, like yeah. So and then what I want the gay.
Oh, I can answer that.
Yeah, you answer.
I want gay, at least the gay male world. I think lesbians are fine with this. Is I want them to steal straight people's appreciation of music.
Oh.
Because hanging out with Andy and his friends, they exclusively listen to female singers. There's almost never a male singer ever. Oh God. Not like not even pop. It's just like pop divas.
Ed Sheeran or Shawn Mendes?
No.
Not.
No.
Wow. They are classically gay.
No, like this is just like what you would hear at a gay bar. Gay bars to me are the same, where it's like we're gonna play like Gaga, Britney, Ali X, Rita Ora, like Ariana, Katie, like Nicki Minaj, like
no
it's just like no, Merika, no.
Michael Jackson?
No. Maybe Janet.
Well, obviously Janet.
So
are they okay?
No. And that's like something that, I mean, I don't have the, like my friend Devin has like called out my taste in music where she's like, Miles, you only listen to pop music. And I'm like, but if you compare me to a gay, like a gay bar playlist At least I'm listening to music from different countries and different decades, and men and women.
Yeah.
And like,
this is very true.
And that's something that I've always had a problem with Boys Town. I think because the first bars I went to in Chicago were Danny's, were Double Door, were Subterranean, right. Are these bars where people spin vinyl. And reading the article in the Reader about Danny's closing, they were like, it could go from Cuban to soul to disco to reggae in an hour.
Right.
And I love that. So that's something that I really wish that at least Boys Town would work on, is like, what if one bar in Boys Town had vinyl? Like, what if, and it played soul or just a different genre than like,
Miles, that's your business.
Well, I want to open up a gay bar on the Blue Line because there's no gay bar on the Blue Line. And I think that it's like, would get hella business.
Oh, hella busy.
Hella. So, well, should we move on?
Yeah.
I don't know what we learned here, but
we didn't learn anything.
Yeah.
We just learned that we're not entirely, I'm not entirely straight, and you're definitely not straight at all.
Yeah. But a woman can be
pretty. That's okay. Yep. That, you know, being 100% straight is like boring as fuck.
No, there's a lot of cool 100% straight people. But
yeah, I know a few, I guess, but not that many. What does that say?
They need a little bit more rainbow in their lives.
They really do.
Okay, well, we're going to move on to the final segment, which is our successes.
Successes, right. I barely remember this show.
Okay, well, this is where we finish out the show on a high with our successes.
Okay, so I'll go with my success. So in the beginning of this episode, I said I went ham on Black Friday. Mm-hmm. So today, I didn't really go grocery shopping this week because I didn't think I really needed to because of Thanksgiving leftovers. And I have like food to make that I've been saving. I haven't made this soup that I've been wanting to make. So I was like, okay, like I really am lazy, and I really kind of I want to order something because I'm lazy. I don't want to cook or anything. But Marie, you don't have any money, and you don't know what you want from Grubhub, so you might as well make that soup that you should be making. And I did, but I ate another chocolate from my advent calendar to do it. So,
that was the motivation?
Yeah, that motivated me. Like that like comforted me enough for me to like make my soup that I should make. And I did not order anything. So even though I was lazy and etc.
You save money. The most important thing you can do. Just put money in that coffee jar. I mean, my success is I've just had some successful thrifting lately.
Ooh.
And I'm thrifting exciting. Things that I don't normally. And I found these like athletic pants that are called like Pony. And they're kind of like heathered and gray, and they're more of like a slim fit. So like the booty looks right. And now I just live in them.
Are they from the thrift store?
Yeah. And they're like amazing. Like I'm obsessed with them.
Pony?
Yeah. That's what it says like on my meaty thigh.
Meaty? Okay, your thighs are not meaty. All right.
Okay, they're like, get it. I'm trying to get them there. Okay. And then I went to a Salvation Army and bought like athletic shorts that were like Nike for $5. And they're like that thick, like sweat cotton material. And I'm like, okay, wait, these are actually low-key amazing. And like, I'm going to wear these in the summer with just like t-shirts. Like these can just be like, this can also be casual wear. And like both of these things I bought like feel and look expensive, but I spent like $13 total. So
yeah, I'm looking at Pony now and I'm like, wait, this looks like a really nice brand.
Oh, I haven't even looked it up. Is it?
Yeah. But their shoes, I think they're well known for their shoes or something like that.
Well, the pants are real nice. But yeah, you guys, that's the episode. That's it.
That is it.
We're together again.
In a way.
You can reach out to us. You can send us questions for the question episodes, or just like tell us you love us, or like whatever.
Yeah, you could tell us like you love us. You could text us that too. If you know our phone number, great. If you don't,
oh my God. We do enjoy to know that people are listening to us.
Stay tuned.
You know, where I'm under a sheet talking with a bike pump propping it up. So
Miles is a ghost. He's a ghost right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but we have an email address, idkpod@gmail.com.
And then we have an Insta called idkwhatpod.
Yeah. It's a very sleepy Instagram. And then
very sleepy.
My handle on like social is UGFine, which is UG 6 H's and then fine. So it's like, oh, fine, I'll do it.
That's why I love that. I think it's so creative. And mine is Mad Hate, HAYTE, and then Mad in front.
Yeah. Okay, bye guys.
Okay, bye guys. It's like a horse penis. Like it hides. It goes inside its body.